2014. We're having Kalaben here. She will speak about how she started kindergarten.
In 1954, they had no teacher in kindergarten. Teacher was there, but he was the asthma patient. And we had the classes in the main building, where there is now office. So Shishida asked me to take the classes. I said, I'm working there for 8 to 10 hours in embroidery department with Vasudha. I said, how can I take the classes? So Pavitrada asked mother for me. So mother said, she's doing my work. So it stopped. Then one day I was standing against the mother used to have interview in that last, nowadays is gymnasium, that was Pavitrada's laboratory and the classroom. And then she used to go to her room. So many of us used to stand there. And so one day she took my hand and took me in the room. So she asked me if I can spare some time. So I told mother, I said, she knew I had a fall in kitchen. So I said, when I have back pain and I'm tired, I go around here, there. She had a hearty laugh. So I said, I will do the work, but I don't know what to do because I myself had no idea that I will be teaching, and my father brought us for education. We were 10 months in the school. That also morning and afternoon we used to go to press to do the Gujarati composition. Nobody was there. And then from December we were in the kitchen, mother's kitchen. That was 47, 48. I was in the kitchen, but I had to stop in 48 somewhere after August. I don't remember exactly. I had a fall. So I said, what shall I do? So mother told me, you love children, children love you, go and play with them and speak in French. That was the first certificate mother gave me. Then of course, and the school that time was morning 2 period till soup time. Then children used to go home, and we had children, all those who were in the ashram. The parents, mothers used to work. Then 2 to 3, I used to go and sit, no children. So I told Shishida, I said, I changed the time 3 to 4. He said, okay. He had given me full freedom, whatever I like to do it. So 3 to 4 I used to go, children will come about 3:45, and then they had to go for tiffin, because in those days all the children were taken in the group. Well, so I changed that period in the morning after soup, 9:30 to 10:30. So that, and then 10:30 they used to go home. It went on quite an... I was taking only one period first. The second period, Iladi used to come. Then I had some time light, Bonudi. I used to take one period, and then one period I used to take after that. And at that time I had started my English and French classes. So I used to take class, go to my class, and then I come back and take this class, and then I take the children. Afternoon I used to do mother's work in embroidery department. But that went on, and then mother had vacated this house for me, especially kindergarten, because it was in the office and it was in the main building, it was disturbing to them. So that big room was the Pavitrada, Shishida and Kiritbhai came and then said, you choose the room mother has asked you to. So I had chosen that big room. But in 59, Pranabda made a rule that children of 4, they won't be taken to the school. So that year, they didn't take the children. And that was the year I think 59, October. So Pavitrada told me, you take bigger children. I said, I have no capacity and I have enough work there. So that whole year I had no school. But in 59, I had started mother's supramental consciousness sari for the nursery. So I had ample time, and I said, we finished it. the sari, then offer it on mother. All 14th February was my arrival day, and every time I used to see mother. So we offered, and Minudi, Beladi, Hansa and myself we finished because I alone couldn't finish. So I offered to mother on 14th, we offered it, and then mother wore it on 29th February 1960. After that, on 8th March is my birthday. So every year mother used to ask me how many children you have. So I said, Mother, I'm not going to school. She gave such an expression. Next year I'll poke my nose and arrange a class. Then she took the children and I had class. But then, I took that class 60. 4 years I was here. But that time my room had gone, so I had got this Madhu Pandit's office. It was emptied and given me. In 64, Kiritbai came and asked me. She had 30 applications. She wanted to take all the children. So he said, our mother is asking you. So I said, Kiritbai, in this room it is not possible. There were no fan. So I had to bring prickly heat lotion, parrot, and apply to children and all that. So it just came to my mouth. I said, tell mother to give me a bigger place and the helper. So that house was rented by Kishorilal. And children were small, so out of his good feeling, he said he gave mother 2 rooms downstairs. But we got the whole building. 2 rooms they have got. And mother sitting there. And so when we went there, the house was absolutely in a chaos. It was not repaired. Upstairs they had done it, but they also came, I think, in January. So I wrote to mother telling that the house is not ready, we can postpone the date. So mother said no. And then she gave me this big, my half letter is there, half she gave this whole thing. Shall I read?
Yeah, please.
My dear child, I'm trying for cupboards, but I had said to Pavitra that if children, even very small, are taught to put things in order, classify objects by kind, etc., etc., they like it very much and learn very well. This is a wonderful opportunity to give them good lessons of arrangement and tidiness, practical, effective lessons, not theory. Try. I'm sure children will help you to arrange things, love and blessings. So what we did at that time, Bharti was with me. We asked, she was helping from here only. We asked the children to take all the stones, pebbles, made a line, and they told them to throw on the other side. So children cleaned the place, and one room was ready.
Did you have any helpers?
One servant was there.
And how many children?
There,
30?
30. 1 year we had 75. But I was lucky, I had a very servant.
So from 64, you had more than 30 children. 1960.
That was one class. 1 year we had 75 children. You see, all the newcomers used to come to me. And then after 1 month or something, I used to see their capacity and send to them to their respective classes. That also is somewhere, that letter is there. And then we made 3 classes there, according to the age. And because the helper, then Chitra came with me, and Shritidi came, So with Shriti, Kiran came. Like that we have 4, 5. So we had made 3 groups from there. And 1 year we had 75 children. And the age was between 4 and 5, 6. Then I wrote to mother, there is a letter that then elderly children used to go to the other places. They didn't come to me. I used to get 4 and 5 years children. So 5 year after 1 month I used to send to the second year class. It was 1 year and first year and second year.
And how many years did you keep children in kindergarten?
2 years.
2 years.
Then 3 years when we started taking 3 children, 3 years
3
old.
years.
But formally we had only 2 years, 4 year and 5 year. By the age of 6 they used to come to Kalaben.
What is the method of teaching you adapted?
Well, I had Montessori material, 3 puzzle and 1 lotto. So, and as we were only 2 teachers, we first in the beginning I used to take all the children together in the veranda and using flashcards, repeating the names of the objects and things like that. And I used to arrange the tables for playing the games, then painting and different activities. And so children used to finish one work, then go to the other work, and that. It was supervised more or less because we had to leave them free. There was no teaching in that sense. And sensorial activity, because this Montessori material was there, but I found that it was little monotonous for the children. So I had invented few activities, like used to take a bench and then take different objects with different sounds. I'll drop it, child will listen, then I'll ask the child to turn back and then drop the object, the child has to say. So it's the same, means just to give them different, like then making a line, chalk line with a glass, they used to walk. So for this, different sensorial activities, many I had developed, which I don't know now, but Hema is doing, because she was my first student, Hema. When I started in school, she was the first student. She was there, Arima, and there are a few I don't remember now all. And especially Nina Shah.
Did you have any music teacher?
That time, we
No.
didn't have
Music classes.
When we came to Dalafon, Olga, I think at that time she must have come. Then we used to have these nursery rhymes in the music room. Yeah, there was, and we used to have children only till 9:30. We used to go home by 10:30. Sorry, 10:30 they used to go home.
What did you enjoy most about teaching?
There is no special
Especially.
duty like that.
Tell us something memorable incidents which you had with the children.
We used to have all kind of. It is difficult to.
Tell us one incident
So
you
many
remember.
years have passed. There were children who didn't like the repetition, and that was one of that. Me was that Raja, Divakar's brother. I used to take 20, 25 children and sit and repeat those flashcards. One repetition, second repetition, he was on a papaya tree. There was no papaya tree. He used to go and sit there. Then when he'll come, I'll say, what? So whatever he'll ask, I used to give children freely whatever they wanted to do the activity. We used to do certain things, and then I got memory game, and children loved to play it. And memory game is very excellent because there are 3 things which they develop. They have to, they have to remember, they have to concentrate, remember, and know what it is. You see, memory game is 2 pictures same. We have to put about 10, 12 pictures in reverse. They open 2 from anywhere, and then they have to, if it is same, they take it. Otherwise, they have to put it back. So the next child has to remember what is. So when he opens, and if it is somebody has opened before him, he can take it. So the memory game they loved very much. And at that time, I got some pictures, double pictures. So I had made memory game and the lotto also. And they used to play a lot, that memory game. They loved, because that time we didn't have so much material what we have now.
That's
They had a very limited choice, so they used to concentrate more on certain things.
Did mother provide any materials for the children?
Well, I have this, mother had given somebody to this wooden toys, the animals, and even in clay. So I used to use those material to use that, and the fruits that we have. What material we didn't. Afterwards, there was I think some money. Then Kiritbhai asked me if I want any books. I said, Kiritbhai, I don't want books, I want some games. So we got it from France, some children's games like that.
Did mother visit kindergarten that time?
She stopped 62, no? Sitting there, she gave that building.
64 you started here, in present kindergarten.
Yeah. This is
If you had any problem,
63 December, you see, I had returned to her.
63,
Because the class was in such a mess. So
did you have any if you had any problem, did you discuss with the mother?
she had told me to go whenever I wanted. I had no time to go to her. And it was what I felt, and I tell that it was mother was always with me.
Yes, that's right.
I had no problem. I never complained to parents also. And parents, they came to complain, I tell them it is their age, it is their play. You and me can't do the same thing, so don't disturb them. We can control them, but it was not necessary. I never had any problem with
You
it.
didn't have any children that were beyond control.
Difficult children.
Somehow, I don't know, I don't remember any like that. They used to be, the activities were such, they were always engaged with the things and varieties, so they didn't have that kind of thing.
So you used to keep them engaged always. Something or the other.
Did you have soup and some snacks that we have nowadays?
Nipenda used to send there, that vitamin. Special.
That
And
was
we-
in 64 or later?
Yeah, we used to get here also, but then when we went there, Nipenda used to send there and he used to get the vessels and everything cleaned by dispensary. We didn't have to do. I had children which was, I will just tell it is not a thing, but interesting. There was a child who loved goat. You know, that time we had many goats on the road. Used to play them like anything. One day on the road, the goat is sitting, the child is crying, and the papa who used to bring her also was crying on the road. And then another child was there. She had a habit of lying down flat anywhere on the road, and screaming. So one day she was in the middle of the door in the entrance, she was screaming. So I told her brother, I said, she's hungry, go and bring laddu. She stopped crying. You see, the children, we had to divert them. If we said no, they'll do more. So that was the thing which mother taught me. Just divert them. What they are doing, do something else, so they forget what has happened. The children forget very quickly.
So beginning you started to speak with them in French. When you started.
Yeah, I used to take the book and follow the book because myself I was not confident of. I had 10 months school, and mother, when she was taking classes in the playground, we used to listen. And then one day I had asked her to have a translation class, which I didn't know anything. But she gave me the book, she gave me the notebook, and she allowed me. So first day I wrote 2 words, then slowly I started writing. So I had, by hearing, you see, I had picked up. Much study I have not done myself. I had no time to do that. And when I started, I used to keep a book, French book, which was for children, where there were things which were not practical for our children, like pork and these, and some French words and things. So I had made my own vocabulary and sentences to teach them in the beginning.
So when did you introduce Sanskrit?
When the
Lokas.
year when mother said that Sanskrit should be the language of
National language.
national language. So Arya Vishnu came to me and he asked me, how shall I teach Sanskrit? I said, as we are teaching French, you teach same way. So he is using the same system, like the same games, colors, things. Then in the morning when children will come, they have different color of dresses. So I'll talk to them. Each color, each child's color, like that practical things. So they get involved in that. Now, another thing interesting which I had found, it was this mimic. So I used to make a circle and then said, I'm running, I'm crying, I'm falling. So do the action and do immediately the child remembers. Reading and writing, you see, it is difficult for the child to understand. And mother also had said that till the age of 7 they have no reasoning. So this alphabet and all this thing, it was not worth. So immediately they used to pick up the sentences and we have to speak the correct sentences. And that mimic gave them a very practical this thing. Immediately they used to speak the languages. And kindergarten has got French like mother tongue. You see, whether they go to drink water, they play, or they go into bathroom, teacher speaks French, so they pick up very quickly.
How far they adapt the children French?
They in kindergarten, I said they quarrel also in French because they didn't know, they didn't have
In
a
3
common
months they learn.
They don't have a common language. So in French they used to have, especially when we had a French children. One year I had at least 6 or 8 foreign children, not all French, but, and especially that boy's name I forgot. He had taught all this rubbish French, like our Indian colloquial. What was his name?
But beginning when the children are admitted in kindergarten, they are very much attached to mother, parents. So do they cry? They want to go back to parents' house?
See, we have a rule. We keep the parents till child say bye. So he has to be certified. And I had one child which I had asked grandmother to sit there because they came from outside. Mother was carrying, she had to go back to her town and he was just 3. So for 3 months she sat there and had her Gita. And the child every few minutes he'll go out and sit, go out. So I used to adjust according to the children. You see.
And children have programs every year. They have some play in
Yeah.
kindergarten. So how that began? When did it started?
Well, when we went there, they had plays, and then we had Chitra with us. And Chitra was very good for directing the play. And Shritidi was there. She was a singer and a dancer. So it naturally all the teachers were. We had a very good batch that time. We were only 6, but Kiran was artist. I used to do all the needlework. I was even reaching.
He was very good at
stitching
designing costumes.
Costumes.
Different
also.
animals, different kind of dresses.
All
He was very
kinds. Yeah. So we had a very good batch, and we used to do. I have letters with mother, and mother used to encourage us to do the program.
You have those letters here?
Shall I read this?
Yeah. You can read all the letters if you have.
That will take a long time. This was in year 66, I think.
66, yes. 66.
So, the chickens have grown and progressed well. They are very excited to stage their little parts. We wish to do our year-end program on Sunday, 30th October at 5:30 p.m. in our courtyard. Nalinda will distribute the prizes, the program and the prize cards with prizes will be sent by the next week to you. Dusmer, on 31st, we would like to take the children to lake from 8:30 a.m. to about 4 p.m. if you wish us to go, or we would like to have a party in our courtyard. For going to lake, we may need a bus, but I hope to get the private cars from parents if we would like to, from parents. We would like to do what you wish. praying for your guidance, your loving child, Kala. So mother it is better not to go to lake just now. Have your party in the courtyard. It is safer. It is doucement. It is a joy to inform you that Jardin d'Enfants is very happy and progressing well. The little ones will be staging the dance story of pigeons, the messengers of peace, flying, dancing and singing on the 27th October at 7 p.m., followed by distribution of merit cards and presents by Nolini. Wish we all could fly and come to you all together. With my loving pranams, your child Kala. Mother has written love and blessings. Yesterday, just when we were to start out 7 p.m., it rained heavily. So I put a question, why? Now the only possibility is to do today at 5 p.m. We have to distribute the cards and presents too. Should we do today or cancel the program? So mother said that try to do today. Blessings. Dusmer, I'm happy to write that kindergarten is blooming, but it needs detailed, organized perfection, for which more facilities and in future a bigger place with more open space will be ideal. We wish to celebrate our year-end fete on 26th October at 5:30 p.m. with the distribution of presents and cards by Nolinda. Dusmer, the teachers of kindergarten are wishing very much to come to you all together to receive your guidance and blessings. Then I had written to mother this
Name of the teachers.
Chitra Nursery, she was taking. Kala KG1, Bharti KG2, assisting teachers Bono Nursery, Simi KG1, Kiran Smriti Svetlana KG2, Olga Music, 26th October at 9. So I written so mother has written 26th October at 9:30 a.m. She had called all. You want only. The letter is here, huh? You did? Want? But it should have been first that.
Yes.
This was the year when we went to that building.
Present building.
It started.
16/12/63.
16,
So this is the blessing she gave.
kittens.
For my birthday, she used to give me always attachment with the divine. Most of the cards have got attachment with the divine flowers. Pouvons-nous présenter le spectacle de nos petits le dimanche 4 juin à 5h30 dans le cours du jardin d'enfants?
So mother wrote we, benediction.
Did you, how many years did you teach in this present kindergarten?
More or less till 72, 73 like that. After that I was...
Yes. Yes, when I joined, you used to come and go. Means you had already left a little bit. 73.
I have a letter I had written to mother. I used to go out of breath and all kind of things. So taking, and then Dadaji. Now this is of course, you see, we had doctor's children from Jipmar. And so this man, Malin's mother, has insistedly invited us, the teachers of Jardin d'Enfants, for his birthday party tomorrow to Goremedu. Should we go or not? So mother has said, oui, c'est bien, bénédiction. Want me to read? It's a program only. This marriage intend to do a program on 28th at 5 p.m. in our courtyard for parents mainly, but sometimes we will be doing on 26th October. Sorry, I read wrong thing. This marriage we intend to do a program on 28th at 5 p.m. in our courtyard for the parents mainly, but some items will be done on 26th Saturday at 3 p.m. in New Hall for the school. We feel that this type of small program encourages children and they learn more and are very enthusiastic to do the program. The parents too are interested. We intend to do our program in the middle of the year and 1 year and year-end program. But we will be very happy and glad to have your advice and guidance. It is quite good. I send you my blessings. There was no water in the kindergarten, so you want me to read? My sweet dear mother, there is no water in kindergarten and I wish to take the children for a promenade. Can we have the bus to go to Abhaysi's new land today from 8:15 to 11 a.m. Your child, loving child Kala. So, no bus, no promenade. As for the water, ask Abhaysi to supply some to kindergarten. Dusmer. At this time, children's handwork exhibition in the exhibition hall is not organized. So can we arrange the exhibition of the handwork done by our children in our classrooms during darshan time for 3 days? Praying for your guidance with pranams and prayers, your loving child Kala. So she has written very good blessings.
So this kindergarten first year, the children, what are the timings? I heard that different timings are there. First year they go early and second, third year.
Oh, that is, you see, we allow parents to go when they go, and beginning we don't keep them longer time. So they get tired and bored. So it is till 9:30, 10, then slowly we increase the time. And if some children are still two, then we ask them to take them away early also. You have to adjust with the children's.
But otherwise it will be till 11:30 or 10:30?
11:30. Now time is from 7:45 to 11:30.
Like school.
And then at 9:30 we have break. It's soup, they eat, and then they play for half an hour in the courtyard wherever they want. And those who want in the classroom, there are things they can play. Those who don't want to play in the sun. And we allow them to play in the sun because mother had once, when school children started, children used to come and play in the playground. That time playground was free, full time. So parents had complained to mother that children. I said, let them play, they get energy from the sun. So we in kindergarten also, those who want to play, they play ball, football, cricket, whatever, the bigger children. The smaller children are in the sandpit and things like that. And so half an hour they play and then 10:30 again they are called back in the classes. And it's not very, first period is more concentrated work. First we have prayer, then concentrated work. Then after 8:30 they have division of because there are 3 teachers, each one take 5 children and they do more, again concentrated work for 1 hour, 8:30 to 9:30. 9:30 they are free, they play till 10:30 and then 10:30 to 11:30 again they organize the activities but more liberal they are, different. There is sometimes dancing, that they make different groups, there is no particular. First period there are 6 groups, but fourth period it is more liberal, free activities.
In the morning, when they pray, they sing or you play mother's music also?
It depends on each class, they have their own prayer. We play different things, not only mother's music. And they repeat the prayers which are taught by the teachers. French prayer which mother had given before, small prayers, those they repeat, they learn.
You play different kind of music like Western music?
Yeah, they have all kind of things. We have varieties of teachers also, so they have different interests and different things, more than what we used to do.
And afternoon, what time they have?
From 4:30 to 5:30.
That when I had asked here, so that time Monsieur Remo and that Padma were staying up. Sorry, I told the name. So the residential, it was building. Then it is our meditation time. So I could not start here, because otherwise this courtyard was free. There was no garden. I mean, what it is there. So when I went there, I saw the place and decided to have this playing thing. That lady, that time it was a rented house. Now it is society property. So I asked that, she said, I'm going to build a godown. I said, till you build, can our children play here? She said, yes. But it never, they had, this government had the godown and they had dumped ammonia. So it was all in a very, so the small godown which was there near the slide, I had got it demolished. That letter also is there. I had told the lady, she said, you do whatever you like, I won't do it. So I had to ask, and then mother had asked Udar whatever I wanted to get. So he got it done.
What games do they play in the evening?
They play usually.
You see, we invented games.
We give cycle. We have small tricycle.
We invented some games for them. You draw 2 lines in the middle, then one batch is there, and the teacher will blow the whistle. It's supposed to be river. There are 2 or 3 children, so like that. And there is a 4 corner we used to make. And then there is a wolf in the middle. Again you blow the whistle. Catching game, running game, then this rumal chore for little ones, in just sitting, playing, then if children are grown ups, they give them marching, do all varieties. I don't know now what they are doing.
Circle ball.
So they are
Show the crocodile.
Yeah, that is the game.
So they are
Crocodile.
from the age of 3 to 6. And they play all together? Or
No.
3 years different?
Sometimes we mix, but when it's with that enough teachers, then we mix. Otherwise, no.
They have this rumal chore, then blindfold and ring the bell, and then musical chair. All kinds. There are so many games now. I don't remember very well.
The cycle. Now we have 2 batches once a week. Music class also.
Yeah, that is the rhythmic movements and all that with the music
songs
they
and all.
do.
And there are games also in the music. We do movements with music.
We have to keep occupy all the time. Otherwise, they are. I call them monkeys without tail.
So Kalaben, you are there from the beginning of the kindergarten when it started?
Not actually beginning of the kindergarten, but organized in that way. Before, there was the classes in our playground at the back. That was the whole school. Playground and the school. Where there is gymnasium, there were rooms. There was Pabita, Aste, they were taking little children. And there were 2-3 children like that, and slowly. But once I got this children's group, they were used to be the teachers. They come in December and they teach till August. In September they used to go away. Like that also they were teachers. So I had 2-3 years like that. So they will go, and then I used to have all the children. That report must be going to mother. So mother used to ask me every birthday how many children I have.
So how do you find children that time when you started and now?
Now they are more active, energetic, and more bright than what we were. We were stupid at that time. Even myself, I should call. The
Vast
generation, the whole evolution is
Vast difference, big difference. Even I am there since 40 years. First year
Lot
when
of
children were there,
difference is there.
just
Children.
like put music, they will
Very
sit in
bright
one corner
they are.
quietly. Now, nobody will sit
Very
in one
bright
corner
they are.
quietly.
it's difficult for the teachers to control them. They are very active and bright.
So do you think is the influence of the supramental descent that has come down?
Not think, I think it is there. What Sri Aurobindo has said, you see, people can't see, but it is working.
Okay, Kalaben, thank you for giving us this opportunity to know about kindergarten. You were there from the beginning.